everyone. In this class, we are going to start tuples in Python. Tuples in Python are type of sequence which may have any type of data in it, and then these are mentioned inside the parenthesis, that is round brackets, and each element is bifurcated with comma. Tuples are ordered. That means order of the elements cannot be changed. Elements are referenced using index numbers. Tuples are immutable. That means once the tuple is initialized, we cannot change or add new or delete the element from tuple. These are some examples here. First one, having all the integer numbers as its members. Second one, having mixed data type. We can also have another sequence inside this tuple, or again one more tuple may be inside the tuple. Let us create tuple and learn how to access the members of the tuple. Let us go to Python directly. Let me create a tuple called itup, where I am going to give all the integer numbers as its members: 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So if we want to know what is stored in itup, I can again give itup and then I get it displayed. Now with multiple data types, mtup is equal to cap roll 60 40 3 plus 10j. This is a complex data type, and then 34.7. So again mtup if you give, we get the tuple. Let me also have with sequences stup is equal to, as a list I am having here 40, 80, 120, and then this is a sequence, and the next one I am having here cooling as a string, and then I am having a tuple here again inside a tuple, that is 6, 7, 8, and then I close this. So stup is again a tuple. If you want to know the data type, we already know that type of name of the variable you give, we will be getting stup. So it will say class tuple. Now let us learn how to access the members. mtup of, that is a square bracket, I give here 1, and then it will be giving roll as the answer, as cap is having as 0 as in its index, and then roll is having 1 as its index. Similar way, stup of, I am giving here 0, that is the first element. Here you should understand that totally one list is one element, it is not only the 40 is the element. So it will be giving the complete list. In case if we want to access the elements inside the list, then we shall give once again the index number of the list. That means we can give stup of 0 is the list, and then from that if I want to have the index number 2, that is 120. Similar way, if I want to get 7 from this tuple, then I shall give stup of, that is 2 is the index number of the tuple, and from there it is 1 is the index number of 7 in the tuple. So we got this 7. We know now tuple is immutable. Let us check. stup of, say 1, that is cooling. I want to change this with some other element called cool, which is again a string, but I want to replace that. It is not possible because, see, it shows tuple object does not support item assignment. That means we cannot change any of the element from the tuple. But if you are having a scenario where you want to change the tuples value, we shall do in this way. We can change that to a list, then make the modification required, then again change it back to the tuple. That is possible. Let me change the tuple to list. Yes, list is equal to list of. So any sequence is going to be converted into list. Now I am giving stup. So this is a tuple changed into list and put in the variable called slist. Now slist is a list. Now I can make the modification as lists are mutable. So now I change list of 1 equal to cool. Now list, if you see, it is changed. Now again I can convert this list into tuple. So stup is equal to tuple of slist. So the previous tuple will be replaced as I have given the same name here. In case you need to keep the original tuple as it is, you can change the name of the tuple. Say for example, I can say here 2. So here it becomes S tuple 2 as a modified one, the original remains as it is. STUP2 is modified one. STUP is same. In case you want to replace, again you can do that. STUP is equal to tuple of slist. See now STUP is changed now with cool. Creating empty tuple. ETUP is equal to empty parenthesis I give, then it is empty. So now ETUP is empty. Here is a small challenge. See, any number we put inside the parenthesis becomes a number type only. For example, m is equal to, in the parenthesis I give here 10. So what is the type of m? You may think that it is a tuple because it is mentioned inside the parenthesis, but it is not. So let us see type of m. This is integer. Similar way, other data type. For example, if I give n is equal to white. Sorry, I need to put it inside the parenthesis. Let me rewrite n is equal to, in the parenthesis, white. So now type of n if I give, and then it is string only, it is not a tuple. So how do we create a tuple with single element? Tuple with single element proceeding with comma. See now I give n is equal to new, and then I put here one comma, then it understands as a tuple, it is not a string anymore. So type of n, if you see, it is a tuple. So similar way, m is equal to, I put 20 here and then comma, it becomes a tuple. Type of m is not integer, it is a tuple. Slicing is also applicable as we do using string and lists. We can use square brackets with the name of the tuple. Let us create one tuple called XTUP. I am giving here 7, A, B, N, 42, 20, 40, 80, 30, 10, and also a list here saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let me give X TUP of 2 is to 4. So that means here start and stop is there, 2 is B, and then 3 is N, and then 4 is 42. Here which we mentioned 4 as stop is not included. So it will be index number 2 and 3 only. So we will get B and N. Here you can see that a new tuple is returned after getting sliced. X tup of, we can also have the negative index number in tuples from right side to left side. So if I start from minus 2 is to minus 5, and then the step must be there as minus 1 or minus steps. Minus 1 only I give and then I close. Minus 2 is the big tuple which is given, and then minus 3 is 42, minus 4 is n, minus 5 is b, but minus 5 is not included. So it will be giving the tuple 42 and n as sliced. Sorry, I supposed to give the square bracket. So let me give x tup of minus 2 is to minus 5 is to minus 1. So I will be getting the tuple 42 and n. This slicing is similar to list, I already said. If you want to know more about the slicing, you can visit my previous videos. Strings are lists to learn the slicing of sequence. Here one more thing I wanted to tell you, that we can also create the two-dimensional tuple similar like list, that is also called as nested tuple. So n tup I give is equal to 1 2 3 comma 4. This is a tuple inside the another tuple having one more tuple inside, 5 10 15 20. Now I close the main tuple there. It is called nested tuple now. Hope you understood well. Let me recap once. Empty tuple can be created mentioning only parenthesis without any value. Tuple with single element shall be created mentioning a value followed by comma. Tuple shall be nested. Index numbers are mentioned inside the square brackets with tuple to access the element. Slicing of tuple can be done similar to strings or lists. Hope the concept is very clear to you. Let us meet in the next class. Thank you.